Hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. We're just heading down to grab this trailer. It popped up in the used trailer sections. It was $8,000. I thought, oh yeah, that's cool, bit of a transporter. But when I started playing around with it, it's actually a log trailer. So, should be able to fit a little bit more on. I don't know what size it is, maybe 12 meter logs, but figure we'll give it a go. So once we get the sawmill, we can start taking logs up on the sawmill, and it's not that high, so most vehicles can get over it. And I think, there you go, it's got straps, not as many over the rear wheels, but there is one right at the end. So I'm going to cut one at 12 meters right now, and we'll do that one just there, not the dead wood, and one next to it, and we'll see how it all works. I mean, if it doesn't work, we'll sell it, go back to what we were doing. No, that's a small one. But if it works, when we start taking up loads to the sawmill, which hopefully today we can purchase. The containers are good, but just you get great money for it, but it's just a little bit cheaty-ish. And I mean, I could continue doing that, and I'll probably still do a load up there here and there. But for now, this is going to be, oh, that's stuck there, isn't it? For now, this is going to be the best option moving forward until we can afford to spend 50-60 grand on a semi trailer. We are totally bound up here somewhere. Yeah, I think this is just the best way to go for now until we can get a semi. It allows us to take loads up to the sawmill and start the productions going. Let's set this to 12 meters and see if it's going to fit on there. It should fit on there. I think it might be even longer than that in reality. We'll get our telehandler, come and collect that and see how it works. We'll leave it. There we go. So yeah, today I think we're just going to purchase that sawmill. Going to continue clearing out some trees through here, and then once we purchase a sawmill, I want to see, I think you own all the land around it, so I'm actually thinking about using that land there. We could probably put our iron furnace up there at the same time. That saves us actually having to buy more land straight away. And by having those two productions in the same area, we can pop them on the train. You know, we're going to be heading up there anyway. We can bring whatever we need down on the back of a low loader, which we've got just here on the left hand side. So it doesn't look like it's going to be long enough, but it's not really. A little bit shy of 12 meters by the look of it, but that is still going to work. A bit of overhang, doesn't matter, it's got the oversized signs on the back. So yeah, I mean, if we use this for a few loads, earns us enough cash to buy a proper forestry trailer. Perfect for me. I want to clear up around our house too. I'm going to put some chickens in there. Start collecting some eggs and make it feel a bit more farmish. Also, the best thing about that trailer, well, not the best thing, but one of the good things is it also has a rear hitch. So maybe we can put a trailer behind it like the one that we've got there already for logging, or if we need to transport skid steer or whatever, you can throw that on behind it. It'd be good. Alright, let's get these last couple if we can get them all in one hit. There we go. The trailer doesn't, I mean, it seems to hold a fair amount. It's you see, it's cheaper than $40,000, so It won't take many of these to I probably should cut them a little bit shorter too, maybe 9 meters. But yeah, it's going to take a few trailer loads or a few bits and pieces to sell as a production to make the money to get the bigger trailer anyway, or the proper logging trailer. You definitely can't fit in this what you would a bigger logging trailer. But I mean, I didn't expect either to have a truck on the second episode, but you know, it was cheaper than buying anything else that was used. So I mean, this is what we got. We'll see how stable it is. We'll see if she's tippy. A lot of the logging trailers I've used are very tippy. This thing seems to be a heck of a lot stabler because it's down lower. But let's scoot up to the sawmill, get these sold, and if we've got enough cash left over, we'll buy that sawmill and start our productions. I am going to have to lease a skid steer or a stump grinder or something soon. We've got a lot of stumps. They're just a real pain in the butt. I didn't cut them down low enough, and it's been a hassle getting over the top of them. I think there is half a deadwood tree in here as well. The other half I did bin, but I think I got half of a deadwood tree in here, so it's not going to be perfect. But we're just going to see what happens. Any wood is wood at the moment. You can actually buy this trailer longer and shorter. This is a 40 footer. You can buy a 50 footer, but I just figured, I know 10 feet isn't much in reality, but I didn't want to take that chance. All unloaded. I definitely don't think, when I was playing around with a bigger trailer, we got about 30,000 litres per load, so we'll see where we stand with this one. $20,000's not too bad, but can't tell how many litres we got, unfortunately. But we have enough cash to buy this now, so let's get that. Oh, there you go. That's saying that it's 21,000 litres in there, so only 9,000 litres shy of what we normally would have had. I'll turn the planks off. We don't really need the planks. Actually, we'll do a run planks. Sort all them out, get a few of them up and running, and then as we get further down, we'll switch off what we don't need. That's a good start, and now we own this whole property. I'm going to see if we can squeeze in like the iron furnace or something over here, just this bit of patchy grass. Yeah, we haven't got the money for it at the moment, but just want to see if my plan would work. I've seen others buy land and stick it up elsewhere, but I just sort of figured if we can squeeze that in up here, I know it's a bit more of a drive. We can squeeze that over here. I'm saying not enough money, so that means it's going to work. Put that like there. It's not going to interact with anything else that we've got. Something like that would be perfect. You've still got enough room for the productions to come out the side. Still got room to get your vehicles around, and yeah, that's a win-win. Alright, let's get back and get some more trees. We'll get this sawmill filled up and pumping along. Start making some cash. This trailer's impressive. I can fold it down, use it as a flatbed. The only thing it doesn't have is ramps, I don't think. I don't think there's any ramps that pop out the back of this. Not that one. Lift it up and down. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, at least we got a flat deck trailer as well. Once we get a bigger logger, we'll sell this one off and onwards and upwards. I'll see you back down there. So we just I've been loading up another container. We do that. There's a couple of wood transport contracts that we're going to take on as well. So we'll pick those up shortly. We'll just get this thing loaded up, and there's a little pile over there just near that big pine. You can sort of see the grey there. We've got just all the little trees that I've cleared through the area too. There is a heap of stumps. There's a couple little ones left around here that I'm going to get shortly. I'll probably just take them up and wood chip them. I don't really need to worry about the big ones down here at the moment. Come on, there you go. Anything under 9 meters I've just put over in that pile. I want to upset the container people. I want to keep doing what we're doing and being able to take these up because you get good money for them. Almost full, I'd reckon. Rocks is in a real bugger of a spot. 92%. We'll throw the last one in. You don't want to put in, if it was at 98%, I wouldn't bother, because I don't want to you lose wood then. Once you get over that 100%, you don't get any extra bonus. So just be mindful of that while you're loading them up. If you get them to 98%, try not to throw any more at it, because you're not going to get paid any extra. Just save it for the next one. That's us there. We'll leave that. Only 3% left. It's not really worth. Most logs we throw in are going to be 4 to 5%, unless it's a tiny little one, and I'm not going to risk it. So hopefully this time the container will stay on the truck and we won't lose it. But the sawmill again. Driving like that's not going to help us, I guess. It's weird though, because they do lock down, so it makes you wonder, is it a bit of a glitch or something? Sure. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen again. We'll zoom up there, drop these off, check on our sawmill, see how much is in there. I think there's about 20,000 litres. We should be good. I want to try and get in some sheep and some chickens. Whoa. If that would have come off, then we would have been up shit creek. What's that? It looks like a collectible down there, like a little wooden thing. I'll have to stop there on the way back and have a look. There's also one in a picture, I can't remember who it was. They said there's one on a lily pad in a river. I think it's up this way somewhere. Not 100% sure, but oh, yikes. But yeah, if we come across them or see them, we'll go get them. But if I'm probably not going to venture out of my way, go nuts and find one. $102,000, that will do us. Oh, there's a train. See, these things stay down forever, but they come down just as the train comes past. They never, yeah. I'm going to get caught out on that one day and get wiped out, I reckon. Sure, do we do another container? I'm thinking maybe we're going to do these log transport contracts. Oh, I forgot about that down there. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely something there. That lake's not very deep at all. You could probably drive through that. I wonder if that's why sometimes the AI workers get stung. Makes you wonder if the AI was laid out before the bridge was put in. And because the water's not so deep, they get a bit mistaken. No idea. No idea at all. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll hitch up our log trailer. We'll get the telehandler on the back. And we'll head out and we'll see you up at the log transport area where we're going to do the first pickup. And we made it. Skid steer's still hanging on the back. Got the front wheels up, rear wheels down, and the hook just hanging onto the trailer. Oh, I get caught on that tree now. The brakes aren't about that good when you do things like that. But here we are. Alright, let's skid steer off. Put the log forks up. Good job. And let's get these things loaded. The rain just hasn't stopped today at all, just constant. Wish it was like that at my house. It's been like 40 degrees Celsius. First some rain, cool off a little bit. Alright, let's see how we go with these. This little skid steer with, telehandler with the weights on the back is just, that's killer. Perfect setup. As we get bigger trees, we may have to have more weights or get a bigger machine like a wheel loader or something, but I'm just not really well versed on the wheel loaders. With the pivot in the middle, it just makes it a little bit hard sometimes to get things lined up. I mean, it works, it does the job, but it's just not what I'm used to, so I have to do some training. Whoa. That was awesome. Hopefully we don't end up down the bottom of this hill. They don't want to go on the trailer at all. I'm just glad they didn't go shooting down the mountain like this telehandler keeps trying to do. Alright, let's try and scrounge those things back up again. Sitting here giving this thing praise and it just decides to have an anxiety attack on me. We don't want to go. Unfortunately now they're not going to be perfectly straight, but what we've got, what we're dealing with. Try and push them up a little bit, I think. I just hope we can fiddle these on. It's neat. That's done. Pretty steep hill. Brakes and this telehandler have never worked so well. Before we left too, I had this trailer modified so there's ramps on the back now. I actually forgot about that when I was bringing the telehandler up. I just noticed that then. It was an extra $1,000. Now we have ramps on the back for loading vehicles and stuff if we need to. Obviously on the way back we can't because there's logs on it, but on the way up now we can put machines on it. It's a very versatile trailer. Hopefully they all stayed on. We'll stick these two up the front. That. Straighten them up, put them down. Try and lock this telehandler onto the back. Sure if we're going to be able to do it as well this time. I haven't tried this loaded on this one. I have on a couple of the semi-trailers and it works, but like that. And what's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to flip over. If you don't try, you never know. Where are we? I'd love to try and reverse out of here or turn around. I just don't think we're going to be able to. Why is it saying we're in neutral? Never had that happen before. As soon as you hook the trailer up, in neutral. Let's unlock that. Take that off just for proof of concept. Okay, so that works now. Works that way. We lock these down. It works, that's fine. May not like having this attached. Seems okay now. It might not have liked it being under those tie down straps. Who knows? But we're moving. We're rocking and rolling. Oh, don't tip. Alright, we will see you back at the sawmill. I think we've got one more of these to do. We'll drop these at the sawmill and work out if we're going to get straight at it. Right, made it. We're just going to pull up here and sell it off. I folded the ramps down on the way here and it still held. They stayed under the straps, so... Oh, not the ramps, the side rails for the logs. There we go. Not sure if that's still going to be attached now. Oh yeah. Let's see if it actually fits on the trailer with the ramps down. That's them. almost self-loaded itself. Definitely less work on the truck doing it this way. Knock it down. Hold them up. And that contract so we don't go to the wrong one. Collect, we have to go to field 14, so I'll head up there, I'll load that, and we'll see you back here, so you don't have to sit through the same that we just done, basically. Alright, we've got the load ready to take back in cell, and then I think what we might do, we might head up to the top near the house and clear some logs out there. We might get ourselves another container. But this is a very versatile trailer. You fold things down, load things on it. I think even later on, when we don't need to transport as much wood all the time, we can use this to grab our productions or our products from the productions. We'll just try and zoom up through here again. Logs there, they're 9 meters. I think what we'll do is we'll just buy another 9 meter trailer, another 9 meter container. That go off. Way out of the whack. I was speaking to the guys at the shop. There's a new model of these trucks out, the TLX Phoenix. Not new, but it's been out for a few years. They've got one that they're trading in next week, so I'm like, I might see if they'll do a bit of a deal. Upgrade ourselves to the Phoenix. Nothing in the shop we need today. Not really. Okay, we need to get a 9 meter one like that. We'll just leave it basic for today. Don't need to worry about any stickers and good stuff. About lined up now, I think. Nope, no way. Go. That on. Gotta go in the front of the trailer. Like it's locked on, we'll just strap that down in case. Can't trust them bloody things. Get this up to the top. Is that just bouncing around then? Maybe that'll help. Ooh, got the bounce on. The strap should hold it there now anyway. Let's sit and see. Got a bit of an air gap. I'll leave that like that. And we have to get this old beast up there. Big stump. Does not like that at all. We can do a shortcut, save us some time. Thought I'd see how she handled the hill. She was a bit of a steep climb, but she made it. Off-road capabilities, check. That pine tree there I think is way too big for this, but one of them I think is too thick. That looks okay. Good. I'm moving down this way a little bit, get them at least sort of close-ish. And then that way we're sort of out of the way of the other ones, hopefully. So we don't get tangled up in them. Maybe the little bits down here. Put them into a mulcher or a tree be gone or something. We'll clean them out regardless. I love this auto align. You just press L1 and down on the Xbox controller. Boom, done. I love it. I don't know if I've said it a million times already, but it's just makes life so easy. I don't think that was a full 9 meters. Oh, that was close, and we took out my own bloody house. One out of the way. Break through my windscreen. That's fine. Sun looks a little bit thick. Too thick. That was a deadwood then. I was going to be like, no. Definitely heavy. Lifting wheels. Make sure we don't throw that one in by accident. Not sure how many we're going to need. We'll just keep chopping until we think, and then load up and give it a try, I guess. Gotta get another one out of that. This big one down in the center, and then we might load up what we've got. Probably about 50-60% hopefully. Definitely gonna need some more looking at that. Yeah, squeeze one more out of that. You reckon try for another one? No, didn't make it. 7.8 meters, close. Start cleaning up this mess. I'm gonna have to move that machine. That's probably going to be in the way to load those ones up. Oh, we got them dancing crazy ones again. Got them in before they made us an issue. Nope. A little bit awkward sometimes with this. It might be easy to use like a... This would be where like a skid steer loader or a front end loader would be handy. But I mean, it's working, just a little bit hard sometimes once you get it spot on. This one here isn't the right size, neither is the one behind it, I don't think. Trees cutting off my camera view, making it hard, or harder than I'm making it hard enough for myself actually. Alright, I'll load up the rest of these, get them all in and done, chop down whatever else we need, and we'll get back to you once we're ready to go. These ones, got made those ones a bit tidier, made them all point the same way. Wicked. Alright, here we are. What's going on there? It's trying to tip. Looks like it's going to fall off. Oh well, almost there. Just got to hang on for a few minutes. 97,000. We only had about 93% in that one, so I'm happy with that. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to zoom back and have a look at some bobcats, skid steers, as they're mentioned in this game. There's a Massey Ferguson one there, 25 grand. I think we're going to grab that, and the tree be gone. We go and clear all the stumps and the brush, and then when need be, we'll get ourselves the hydraulic breaker for it. Start taking out all the rocks down the bottom field. I don't think there's any at the top field though, so we should be fine for that for now. Yeah. There goes the resale value on the truck. park this over here in front of these signs so we don't lose it in all the bush. Might be the safest option. There we go. It's these ones. 25 grand, I don't think you can go wrong. You can change it to a front loader or a skid steer loader. Different attachments, I guess. Let's go the tracks just because we can. Green because we can. 28 grand in total. We need forestry. Heaps of different trails to try out this time. That'll do us. Buy that so it's all ours. Sort of matches, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Oh, getting right out of the way. Got some little LED beacons on the front of it. Let people know before they get eaten up, they're about to be smashed with some giant teeth. Let's see how it handles when you turn it on. It doesn't even drop speed. I tried it on the telly skid steer, and as soon as I turned it on, it was just 5 kilometers an hour. So, smashing the stumps out. There's all them little bushy trees that we don't need or any dead standing. We'll knock one of them down and see what happens. Alright, gets over that well. Just be careful when you're using it. If you do use it, use one of them little crappy trees. Let's see what it does. So yeah, if you bump into the wrong tree, that's it, it's all over. Tree's gone. This one here. Yeah, so if you're trying to clear around trees, just be super careful. Otherwise, you bump into one. It's got a tow hitch, one of a little toe. But yeah, if you bump into one, that's it, the tree's gone, you've lost it. Climbs up here faster than the skid steer does. I mean the telehandler. Just, but we're getting there. Stumps as we see them. These little crappy bits of sticks, they can just go. These little bushy trees here. They look like a bush, but they're actually like a collision tree. And go. I thought it was starting to snow, then it's just rain. Maybe it is snow. No dead standings. Let's just try this tree here. Yeah, it's a super handy tool. Do those bits and pieces up. Through the stump. Well, I'm just going to cruise around and grab the rest of these few stumps, and we'll get back here with you once that's done. Alright, so we've done a little bit of tidying up, done a bit of painting, just to help us see what we're doing. I went a little bit further over the curve, so I'll just put down some forestry ground stuff there. On these excess bits. Trailer's rather full actually. I can get these little bits and pieces on because every little bit counts when we're putting it up into the sawmill. clean up these little bits and pieces that are floating around. We did drop those two big pines, are the ones that are on the bottom. There's a fair bit there. It probably should be 20,000 litres, 30,000 litres again, I'm hoping. I think that sawmill goes through about 25,000 litres a day in 24 hours, so as long as we can throw that much in a day or more. I think it holds 110,000 in total. Go. Good stuff. Can we make the turn, or are we going to go kamikaze down the hill? Let's try the hill. This trailer's a little ripper. Whoa. Whoa. Don't get... I'm going to stop giving all my equipment praise. When I give it praise, it crashes. Like, nope, not today, Junior. Probably should just start taking the corners a little bit slower. It's always fun to learn the limits. I did see in the mod hub there's a trailer. It has a scale on the front bar. When it's empty, you have it at a certain setting down low. When it's full, load it up. You move the setting up or down to suit. Apparently it's meant to help stop rolling over and things like that, so... Oh, this is gonna suck. So it might be worthwhile trying that trailer out. Especially, I mean, I probably should just tame my driving down a little bit. But it is what it is. It's just like I'm playing American Truck Simulator, you know, full tilt or no tilt. Why is the wipers going? It was raining, but it's not anymore, so they shouldn't be doing that. Right, let's see if we can float this. I know this trailer doesn't hold as much as a normal log trailer, but it is a little bit lower and a little bit wider, so makes floating them off that little bit easier. Right, we'll send this truck back down to the shop. Folding everything up. Let's have a look and see. 22,000 litres, so once all they drop off, hopefully we'll have 40,000 litres, I'm hoping. $28,000 litres, so yeah, if we get, yeah, there you go, 30, I'm happy with that. I should have checked how much was in here before though. Doesn't seem like that's a whole lot from that load. Oh, there's still a lot there. Okay, makes sense. There's still more coming in. If we get to 38,000, I'll be happy. That means we brought up about 20,000 litres. Yeah, look, there you go, 36,000. It's already been processing some of it, so 36.6, and I think that's empty. Yeah, that's all of it. So that's close enough. Like I said, I think 30,000 litres a day will be our goal. But for now, that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to park this up. We're going to get inside, make some lunch, have a shower, hit the sack, and we will see you all tomorrow. So thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, maybe give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, maybe even a share. If you didn't, let us know. Check the description for our socials, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep safe and see you soon.